Welcome to Cisco ISE Posture Compliance video series. And in this video, we're going to be talking about agentless posture. Let's understand the agentless posture workflow. When the endpoints connect to the network, ISE validates the authentication with the external or internal identity stores, and it matches with an authorization policy associated with an authorization profile in which agentless posture flag is enabled. This agentless posture flag is allowing the ISE to connect to the endpoints, Windows and Mac operating systems over PowerShell or a shell mechanism, respectively. And it pushes the plugin, certificates, and scripts that are required for the ISE to grab the posture of an endpoint by evaluating the conditions that you have defined in the ISE. Once the posture status is grabbed based on the compliance or non-compliance of an endpoint, ISE is going to issue COA to give compliant or non-compliant access. Once after this workflow is completed, there will not be any traces on the endpoint. Let's see how we could do that. By going into the Work Center, Posture, Client Provisioning Resources, let's download a latest agentless plugin for both Mac and Windows operating system. Let's try to download from the Cisco site itself. Download the Agentless plugin for OS X and Windows and go to the client provisioning policy. I have already one client provisioning policy which was deploying the persistent agent. Just to differentiate the client provisioning policies for the same operating system, between deploying the agentless versus the persistent agent, I'm defining another condition just for the demonstration purpose. I'm making use of username. Of course, you could make use of any other condition to differentiate the client provisioning policies based on the wired, wireless, mediums, etc. to provision the agentless plugin. And let's go to the policy set. Now, agentless posture flag is supposed to be associated with the authorization profile. So for the users and devices which are getting authenticated, which are supposed to go through the agentless posture workflow, we need to define a authorization profile where agentless posture flag is enabled. With what credentials the ISE is going to connect to the Windows and Mac operating systems over PowerShell and Shell? So that's going to be defined under Endpoint Login Configuration. So I'm making use of an administrator account, but you could make use of administrator accounts or a service accounts for allowing ISE to connect to the Windows and Mac or PowerShell or shell mechanism. So let's head on to the Windows, log into it, and enable the adapter, which goes through the .flex authentication. That's it. There will not be any user interaction required for you to open up a browser. There's nothing. Everything is happening behind the scenes. So once after a few seconds, the run is going to take a couple of seconds to complete. Once after that, you can see that the employee got the resources access. During this period, you can also enforce URL redirect just to let the user know, but it is optional. So as you could see, the posture status got changed once after the authentication, and it took a couple of seconds for it to grab the posture status from the endpoint with this mechanism. This is how the agentless posture workflow is going to work. Thanks for watching.